Thanks, Brian. Okay, finally live. And the kick is blocked. Score Penn Hills 13, Bethel Park 6 with 11:29 to go. Sorry, just could not get the fancy schmancy scoreboard software working, and we couldn't get on the air. Sometimes the simplest is best, folks. But I'm going to give Brian Brown credit for trying to get that all up. Maybe we can get it on next week. Anyway, if you missed us, the Indians scored early. Bethel Park scored on an interception return, and now Penn Hills with a 60-yard drive. Duggar to Thomas, 46 yards. Indians take the lead 13-6. Again, apologies. Thank you for your patience. Big game here between the Indians and the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks 2-3 on the season. Won at North Hills, lost at Mount Lebanon. Bethel Park on the return. Again, sorry about that. North Hills of win Bethel Park 33-10. Lost in overtime to Mount Lebanon. Lost to Central Catholic 62-46. Lost to Canamac 28-8. And last week beat up Baldwin 50-13. So Bethel Park will start at their own 30. We're getting settled in here. We should be good to go. Yeah, Will, it is. Hawks keep it on the ground. Javon Moore ahead for a couple. Tanner Pfeffer, the quarterback. They keep it on the ground to Moore once again. Indians have been doing a nice job defensively. They've been very aggressive. And Moore will pick up one. Swing pass, left side. Hawks with a first down and more. Pfeffer's pass complete to Ryan Petrus. And Petrus will get out to the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Pfeffer's pass almost picked off. It was intended for Petrus. Getting in the way was the Indians' Ronald Porter. And Porter, that would have been a spectacular interception. But that falls incomplete, brings up a second down at 10. Stops the clock with 9:57 to go here in the first half. 13-6 Penn Hills. It was 7-6 after one, and the Indians scored on the first play of quarter number 2. Duggar to Thomas, 46 yards. Kick was blocked. It's 13-6. And the Hawks call timeout. 9:57 to go first half. Penn Hills 13, Bethel Park 6. Hawks, second down. Pfeffer's going to throw again. Throws underneath, has a man wide open. And he threw behind Chancey Ori. Ori was wide open, about the 35-yard line, and had some room in front of him. The pass thrown short and behind him. Ori tried to turn around, but was unable to hold on to it, and brings up a third down and 10 now for the Hawks. Pfeffer throws underneath to Petrus. Petrus will get into Indian territory at the 48-yard line for a pickup of 7. It'll be 4th and 3. There is a penalty flag. Bethel Park did fake a punt in the first quarter. And they're going to wave the flag off, and it will stay 4th and 3 for Bethel Park. Bethel Park's going to go for it on 4th and 3. We'll swing past underneath to Petrus. The Indians are there, and he's going to come up a yard short. Daring call by the Hawks. And they'll turn the ball over on downs to the Indians with 9:08 to go in the half. The Indians with a 7-point lead. Bethel Park fumbled the opening kickoff. Julian Duggar ran it from 10 yards out, got a 7-0 lead. 40-yard interception return by the aforementioned Ryan Petrus was 7-6, and Duggar to Thomas here in the second quarter, 13-6 Penn Hills. Palmer, motion this way, then goes back, does the waggle. And it'll be Key looking for somewhere to go. How he finds room to get anywhere, I don't know, but he does. He actually held for no gain. They probably should have had him for about a 2 or 3 yard loss. And it'll be second down and 10. Driving ahead for the Indian first down to the 40-yard line. Natel Mitchell, 14 yards. Key on the delayed handoff, straight up the middle. And a hole open up and picks up 8 yards. Key is 5'8", 195 pounds, but he plays like he's 6'2", 225. Mitchell, move up into the slot. Key to Duggar's right. And it'll be Key again. And this time, Bethel Park will hold him for no gain. See Key come up and try to read the blocks. Find that crack. This time, Bethel Park did not crack. And it'll be 3rd and 3. Pass complete underneath. Thomas inside the 25, breaks the tackle inside the 15. And 3 Hawks will stop him at the 15-yard line. Picks up 18. Indian first down at the Bethel Park 15-yard line. Clock continues to run. Closing in on 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Penn Hill's up 13-6, looking to add on to that lead. Jameer Ellis in the backfield, but Penn Hills uses a timeout. As I said, 5:56 to go here, first half. Penn Hills 13, Bethel Park 6 here on the Indians Football Network. Official stopped that one before this one even gets started. The Indians moved. So now it's first down at the 20-yard line. Palmer in motion to the right. Natel Mitchell flies through a hole, closes quickly, gets 3 of the penalty yards back. But Mitchell was flying when he took that handoff. Thanks, Jeremy. Second down, 13 from the 18-yard line. Indians get a first down at the 5. Get 6 points. They go 5 more, and the Hawks jump off sides. That'll move the Indians ahead for 5, and now it's second down and 7. We called 8, second and 8. Ellis, Banks, and Palmer to the right. Thomas to the left. Mitchell joins Duggar in the backfield. He's to his right. And it'll be Mitchell. Mitchell straight up the middle, finds a seam, gets inside the 10, close to a first down. He'll get down to the 7. Indians will be looking at a 3rd and 2 at the 7-yard line. Duggar keeps it himself, finds the lane inside the 5, dives towards the goal line. Does he get in? No, he doesn't. They're going to mark him at the 1-foot line. Officially 6 yards for Duggar, but it'll be 1st and goal inside the 1. We'll stop the clock for the moment with 3:46. Indians get the ball to start half number 2. Duggar will take it himself for that final yard into the end zone. And Penn Hills extends their lead now 19-6. Duggar's 2nd rushing touchdown of this half. And the Indians are going to go for 2. Wildcat with Amir Key. Key looks to go up the middle, jump pass into the end zone. Conversion is good. Tawan Brandy into the end zone. Creative play by the Indians. Don't expect the 5'8" Key to do a jump pass. And he did, and he completed it to Bandy. Indians 2 points. 3:24 to go here in the first half. Score now. Penn Hills 21. Bethel Park 6. Here on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Indians will be home again next Friday night. Host Fox Chapel. Doesn't get any easier for Bethel Park. They go to Upper St. Clair. Moore returns it out to the 26-yard line. Pfeffer hands off to Moore. Looks for somewhere to go. The Indians are there. They'll drop Moore for no gain. Kelsey Hunley was letting know Pfeffer he was there following the handoff. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. Peterson motion this way. They try to screen to him, but Pfeffer throws short. That's because Javar Currington was in his face. Currington came on the blitz, and it'll be 3rd down and 10. Stops the clock with 2:29 to go. Moore. They try to fool the Indians with the draw. Moore picks up 4 yards. But it'll be a 4th down. Bethel Park will punt. I think it served the Indians well to call a timeout here. And Bethel Park can run another 28 seconds off this clock. Again, Bethel Park just milking that clock. So Penn Hills doesn't have an opportunity. Pfeffer with the high punt will hit out of bounds near the 50, giving the Indians 145, 2 timeouts, and 50 yards between them and the end zone. Again, I'm not sure why the Indians saved that timeout. They have 2 left here in this half. Duggar on the delay to Key. Key trying to get to the outside, looks for some blocks. Bethel Park's there. Penalty flag comes in way on this side of the field. Key will pick up 2, but we'll check the penalty flag. It's a holding call against the Indians. Officials will try to sort this out. So it'll be 1st and 20 following the holding penalty. Marks the Indians back at the 40-yard line. Indians go with an empty set. Duggar looks downfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Another penalty flag comes in. Duggar will get out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Flag at the 35-yard line. This one's going to go against Bethel Park. Yeah, they're going to decline it. Duggar throws this way in the pass. I don't think he has it. No, he doesn't. Thomas was out of bounds. Home crowd does not like the call, but it was the correct call. And another holding call against the Indians. It remains second down. At this point, the Indians might want to just run the ball and try to get out of this half with a 15-point lead. Duggar's going to throw. Bethel Park on the blitz. And Duggar will get across the 40 out to the 43-yard line. It's 8 yards. Clock continues to run. It's fourth down. Did I miss third down somewhere? Palmer will go in motion. Jameer Ellis steps up. Has a blocker in front of him. Looks for somewhere to go. And he went sideways and will gain 3 yards. He had Kelsey Hunley in front of him. Another penalty, and the Bethel Park Blackhawks will decline it. They're going to get the ball back with 43 seconds. Dogger gets a nice kick. Hits at the 20, will roll inside the 10. And the Indians will let it go dead at the 2-yard line. Bethel Park takes over with 31 seconds at their own 2. Dogger not known for his punting, but he boomed one there. Randall Bergia, and is the fullback. Opens a hole for Moore, who gets out to the 7-yard line, picks up 5. I think Bethel Park might be content to let this run out. Clock running at 12 seconds. And the Hawks do let the half run out. After one half, the score, Penn Hills 21, Bethel Park 6. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Second half action about to get underway. There we go. Second half action about to get underway here at UHaas McGinley Stadium in Penn Hills with the score, Penn Hills 21, Bethel Park 6. Some stats from the first half. Total offense, Penn Hills 174, Bethel Park 36. Some individual leaders, rushing leaders for Bethel Park. Javon Moore with 11 yards. Ryan Petrus also with 11 yards. Tanner Peffer, the quarterback for Bethel Park, 4 of 9, 29 yards. Ryan Petrus, his favorite receiver, he has 21 yards on 3 catches. For the Indians rushing, Julian Duggar, 6 carries, 39 yards with 2 touchdowns. Natel Mitchell, 4 carries, 28. Amir Key, 9 carries, 23 yards. Jamie Ellis, 1 for 3. Passing-wise, Duggar is 4 of 5, 1 interception, 1 touchdown, 81 yards. 2 receptions, 72 yards. He caught that 54-yard touchdown pass. Also Martell Palmer with 1 and Amir Key with 1. Donovan Burnett leading the Indians in tackles with 4. Randall Bergia for Bethel Park with 4. Kickoff short, falling on at the 34-yard line by the Indians. Heads up play by Cam Thomas. And the Indians offense will take to the field. We mark them at the 35-yard line. Indians up 21-6. Appreciate you folks joining us tonight. Mitchell in motion this way. Duggar to Key. Key trying to get to the outside, finds a crack, gets across the 35, the 40. How he does this, it's amazing. He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage, and he turns it into an 8-yard gain. Palmer in motion. And Key had nowhere to go this time. Bethel Park stacks him up for no gain. And it'll be 3rd and 2. Big game in the conference tomorrow afternoon at Shaler. The Titans host the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Duggar, flushed out of the pocket, looks, launches one downfield, has a man behind the defense, and unable to hold on to it. It was Darrell Banks. Duggar launched that one a long way. Had to be in the air 50 yards. Roughing the passer call against Bethel Park. Gives the Indians a first down. Key finds a crack right up the middle. At the 37-yard line, picks up 6. And the Indians with a 2nd and 4. Key again. Picks up 2. Duggar rolls left, throws downfield towards Palmer. Not enough room for Palmer to pull that one in. And it'll be a 4th down now for the Indians. I think they're going to keep the offense on the field. They're at the 45-yard line. Indians 4th and 3. See if Duggar keeps this himself. But Penn Hills will use a timeout. He'll talk it over. 9:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Penn Hills 21, Bethel Park 6 here on the Indians Football Network. (28-21). Mitchell in motion this way. Duggar is going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be sacked. Loses his helmet. He'll lose 8 yards on the sack. Bethel Park takes over on downs at around 47-yard line. Give me the mark with the 42. Big hole. Javon Moore to the Indian 46-yard line. 12 yards. Moore again. Look to go to the outside. Wanted to cut it in. Let the Indians close, but he still picks up 2 yards. Petrus inside the 40, about 2 yards short of the first down on the 38-yard line. Picks up 6. It'll be 3rd and 2. Pfeffer, play action. Downfield has a man, and a pass looks like it's caught about the 15-yard line. Patriots hauled it in at the 14. It'll be first down, Bethel Park. 24 yards to Petrus. And Bethel Park in the red zone. Only touchdown tonight coming on an interception return. For a touchdown. Moore finds a crack, gets inside the 5. That gets down close to the goal line. It'll be Markham at the 1 yard line. It'll be first and goal. Hawks at the 1. Nice running by Javon Moore, 5'11 junior, 185 pounds. And there's an injured Hawk on the play. 7:18 to go, third quarter. Penn Hills 21, Hawks 6. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Some halftime scores: Avonworth 10, West Mifflin 7, Upper St. Clair up top of Mount Lebanon 21-13. Moon 14, Moon's up 21-3 over South Fayette. Knock over Deer Lakes 28-7, North Catholic 20, Armstrong 7. Mohawk 21, Elwood City 6, Washington 28, Waynesburg 7. Thomas Jefferson up on Lower Highlands 41-0. Seneca Valley 35-0 over Butler. Moon still up 21-3 over South Fayette. Plum 26, Franklin Regional 17. Franklin Regional beat up on Shaler last week. Now Plum beating up on Franklin Regional. Pfeffer went to keep it himself, but a penalty flag comes in. Offsides against the Indians. Turn that up on Riverview 28-0. Pfeffer tries to keep it himself. And he gets in for the touchdown. Cuts the score at 21-12. I think Bethel's going to go for 2. Kickoff's high and short, taken at the 25-yard line. And Javar Currington lost his footing. drop to a knee, and the Indians will take over there. They'll give them the 26. And the Indians offense back on the field. Second time of the half. Mitchell comes in motion this way, but it'll be Amir Key picking up a couple. Mitchell goes to the right. Key again. He is stacked up and hit in the backfield. Christian Davis. Actually, Key will pick up a yard. I don't know how, but he did. And that's 3rd and 7. Backfield goes empty. Duggar looks right, throws that way, has a man underneath. It's Key who have the first down. Out to the 40-yard line, gain of 12. The Hawks gave Key a cushion over in that flat to the right. Duggar hit him on the run about 6 yards up. And Key took it the rest of the way for the first down. Thomas, Mitchell, and Palmer this way. Palmer will go in the motion to the right to join Jameer Ellis. Key now moves to Duggar's left. Play action. Duggar steps up, looks for somewhere to go. Shake and bake, and he'll go down at the 35-yard line. Christian Davis again with the tackle. Well, one thing Duggar hasn't had tonight has been time in that pocket. The Blackhawks doing a nice job of not giving him time to set up and go through his progressions. Telly Palmer, motion this way, Mr. Excitement. Duggar. Wide receiver screen to the right. And Indians will pick up about 5-6 yards. Darrell Banks. Call it 3rd and 6 now for the Indians. Clock running, 4:20 to go here in the third. 21-12, Penn Hills. Duggar rolling this way, he's chased, throws underneath, throws behind. Mitchell, who had a space in the seam. Mitchell did a nice job of finding a spot. Duggar unable to connect with them, and now the Indians will have to punt. Clock stops with 4:01 to go. Duggar's last punt, he kicked over everybody. And the Indians downed it at the 2. This one hits it to 40, takes a Bethel Park bounce. Jamir Ellis will down it at the 33-yard line. Hawks take over with 3:52 to go here in quarter number 3. Start this one at their own 32. They went 58 yards in 6 plays on their last possession to cut the score to 21-12. 2-possession game. The importance of extra points. Moore. Only gets stacked up by Mitchell, but officials blew the play dead. False start against Bethel Park. More on the ground. Clancy already moved a little early there, but nothing was called. It was Dennison with the carry. Pfeffer's going to throw. Tries to set up the screen underneath. Has a man. And the Indians, Javar Currington shuts that one down after a pickup of about 5 to get the penalty yards back, but it's going to be 3rd and 10. Currington read that one nicely and snuffed that one out just after the gain of 5. Could have been a lot more for Dennison. Pfeffer. High for Petrus. And it'll bring up 4th down. Stops the clock. 2:26 to go in the 3rd. 21-12. Penn Hills over Bethel Park. Pfeffer gets a nice boot away. And he's going to let it hit and roll, and it's going to take a nice roll. Goes inside the 25, and Hawks will down it at the 23. Duggar throws underneath the key. Up across the 25, has a block at the 30. Across the 35, still on his feet across the 40. The 45, across the 50, and down at the Bethel Park 48-yard line. 30 yards. Duggar to Key. Well, Duggar threw it about 4 yards, and Key took it to rest. But it'll be a first down for the Indians. Key brought down for no gain by A.D. Medar. Duggar on the keeper. Picks up 3. And he's looking at a 3rd and long 7. Duggar connects underneath the Palmer for a first down. Down to the 36-yard line, pickup of 11. Palmer's first reception of the night. Palmer had a big night last week at North Hills. I don't think you've seen the end of Telly Palmer tonight. Clock approaching 15 seconds and running here in quarter number 3. Duggar straight up the middle. Carries Hawks down to the 30-yard line. Picks up 6. And that'll do it for quarter number 3. After 3, your score, Penn Hills 21, Bethel Park 12. You're watching Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Natel Mitchell picks up the Indian first down to the 24-yard line. Mitchell inside the 20, Bulls. Hawks over down to the 15-yard line. Gain of 9. And Mitchell's been exploding. When he gets the opportunity, he thinks Mitchell does get the first down. It'll be first down Penn Hills at the 14-yard line. Amir Key. Fights his way ahead for a tough 3 yards. Again, we're on the fourth quarter. Clock rolling under 10 minutes to go. 21-12, Penn Hills over Bethel Park. Key to Duggar's right. That's Palmer in motion this way. And it'll be Key looking for someone to go. Tries to get to the outside, cuts it back to the inside. Gets down to the 8-yard line for another 3 yards. And the Indians with a 3rd and 4. And those takes on Fox Chapel next week. Bethel Park, Upper St. Clair. Key again. And the Hawks hold him for no gain. Maybe a yard. And it'll be 4th down for the Indians. Mitchell to Duggar's right. It's 4th and 3. Mitchell now moved to his left. And the whole right side of that Indians offensive line went early. That'll be 4th and 8. Duggar keeps it himself, and the Hawks will stuff him at the 10-yard line. That one looked like a broken play. And the Indians move the ball a long way, but come up empty. The Hawks take over. Down 9 with 7:47 to go. Let me get to run 11. Pfeffer's going to throw. Pressure in the pocket, and he'll be sacked back at the 6-yard line. Donovan Burnett with another sack. Toss to Dennison, right side. Dennison finds himself a crack. Dennison into the secondary across the 20. We'll have a first down at the 24-yard line. So the Hawks move the sticks, get a fresh set. But time is not on their side in this one. We're 6.5 minutes to go on a running clock. Bethel needs 2 scores. Pfeffer wants to throw. He's flushed. Gets hit in the backfield and will go down for another sack. Bernard Nadoom will drop him for a loss of 1. Hawks using a lot of clock here. Pfeffer rolls this way. Flushed by Kelsey Hunley. Throws one downfield. A pass picked off at the 45-yard line. Jameer Ellis will bring it back to the 35. Pfeffer threw it right to him. Penn Hills with the big turnover with 5:27 to go. Have it at the Bethel Park 35-yard line. I don't know, the Indians with an opportunity to seal this one if they can get some points on the board, get into the end zone. They're up 9. Key looks for somewhere to go. And we'll get to the 32-yard line. And there's an injured Indian. I'll tell Palmer, looks like he may have twisted an ankle. We'll stop the clock with 5:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. A big loss for the Indians. Palmer goes down. Indians already the walking wounded. Lost Lance Carter for the year. DeAndre Cochran may be back against Shaler or Woodland Hills. Be ready for the playoffs with that broken collarbone. And Penn Hills will be right back here Friday night to take on Fox Chapel. And Bethel Park will be taking on the Upper St. Clair Panthers. That's a home contest for the Hawks. And Telly Palmer up, walking across the field. A little bit of a limp. Well, seeing the injured Indians just reminds me. I'll say hello to our orthopedic, Dr. David Fowler. Well, he watches the games. Mitchell. Inside the 25, close to the 20-yard line. Mitchell picks up another first down for the Indians. Well, if I'm the Indians, I'm watching the play clock wind all the way down before I snap it. Play clock's at 25. Duggar looking to the sideline. Play clock at 10. Bandy inside the 10-5. Touchdown, Penn Hills. On Bandy, 21 yards. And a touchdown for the Indians. Indians snuck that one in. You did not expect Bandy to be running out of the backfield. And that's what happened. Found a crack, and 21 yards later, he's in the end zone. Hankey for the point after. It's up and good. 4:11 to go. Fourth quarter. Penn Hills, 28. Bethel Park, 12. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Kick picked up at the 20, bobbled. Petrus taking a knee at the 24-yard line. Hawks are still down 2 scores. Now they need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. They got 4:09 in which to do that. High snap, Pfeffer takes it in, pass on the fly, almost breaking it. It was Mitchell Paschal. Underneath, the Indians read that one. Dennison, we dropped at the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Ronald Porter was just there waiting for him. I think there's a couple of Indians down. That was 1, 2. Yes, there are. Ronald Porter gets up and walks off. He hit him so hard he knocked the wind out of himself. And the other Indian being helped off is Gerald Jones. Nonetheless, the Hawks with a 2nd and 14. Pfeffer, quick pass underneath. It's incomplete. Paschal was unable to hold on to it. And it brings up a 3rd down. Hawks don't fool anybody on the delay to Dennison. They'll lose 3, and it'll be 4th down for the Hawks as the clock rules under 3 minutes to go in this one. Pfeffer back to punt. The Hawks have faked one already tonight. Really got nothing to lose by faking this one, but it's 4th and 17. High snap. Pfeffer does indeed kick it away. Fair catch called for and made by Cam Thomas at the 38-yard line. Indians have it with 2:34 to go here in the 4th quarter. Up 16. And the ball at the 37 of Bethel, or their own 37, excuse me. Anybody still out there? Key just finding cracks and gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Picks up 8 yards. And another injured Indian, Andon McCoy, out on the field. So there you have it, 28-12 Penn Hills with 2:18 to go. Clareton's on top of Greensburg Central, 34-14 in the 4th. Clareton started off slow, but they've been picking things up. The Bears. Penn Trafford up 42-28 over Norwin. 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Moon beats South Fayette 24-3. Thomas Jefferson 56. Laurel Highlands 6. Jeanette 42. Riverview 22. Yawk over Ligonier Valley 21-0. These are finals. Bell Vernon 57, South Allegheny 6. Shady Side Academy 20 Trails Freeport 28-24. Franklin Regional on top of Plum now 44-26. Was 26-7 Plum. Peters Township 49-6 over Baldwin. Keysport over Ringgold 48-0. Key hit in the backfield. Tries to get somewhere. Still manages to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe even getting some positive yardage. He gets a yard. Can you believe it? It's going to be 3rd and 1. Get out of bounds, so the clock stopped with 1:47. Mitchell has the first down, keeps the feet moving out to the 45-yard line of Bethel Park. Indians should be able to run this one out. Under a minute and a half clock running. Oh, snap falling on by Key. And I'll bring up a 4th down, second and 13. Yeah. I believe the Indians may just have fallen on it there. Duggar takes a knee, and that'll do it. Clock will run out in 15 seconds. Bethel Park's not going to stop it. And the Indians knock off the Bethel Park Blackhawks. Hawks fall to 2-4. The Indians move to 5-1. Hawks hosts Upper St. Clair next Friday. The Indians will be here against Fox Chapel. This one started crazy. Bethel Park fumbled the opening kickoff, took the Indians a few plays. Duggar ran it in, up 7-0. Bethel Park, a 40-yard interception return. Ryan Petrus, 2-point conversion failed. It was Penn 7, Bethel Park 6. And on the first play of the second quarter, Duggar to Thomas, 54 yards. The Indians up 13-6. And then later in the second quarter, Duggar, a 1-yard run. Key with the jump pass to Bandy for the 2-point conversion. It was 21-6 at the half. Peffer, a 1-yard run in the third quarter, cut the lead to 21-12, and the late touchdown there by Tawan Brandy. The hanky kick closed out the scoring at 28-12. So the Indians will go down to the band, sing their their alma mater, and enjoy this victory. And they get ready to take on the Foxes next week, and then to watch the scoreboard for that big game tomorrow between Woodland Hills and Shaler. Again, the final score from Uhas McGinley Stadium: the Ben Hills Indians defeat the Bethel Park Blackhawks by a score of 28-12. For all of us here in the press box who helped out tonight, thank you very much. To our beautiful camera woman, Helen, thank you very much. I'm Bill Navari. Thank you all for watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.